What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Tudo Kitchen. Today we're gonna be making a wing flavor I have not made in a while. We're gonna be making some honey chipotle wings. Now these are a little bit spicy, but they are hella delicious, so let's just get to it. We're gonna simply season these wings with some kosher salt. I'm also gonna use some garlic powder as well as some onion powder. Then we're gonna hit it with some cornstarch and give it a nice mix with your hands. After mixing really well, your chicken should look like this. It should be completely coated from the back to the front. Now we're just gonna go ahead and drop our wings off in our vegetable oil jacuzzi here. Listen guys, don't overcrowd your fryer no matter what you're cooking in. Always try to use something a little bit larger. I was able to fit about a dozen of wings in at a time. Once they begin to float and they're nice and golden brown, go ahead and remove them from the fryer. Be sure not to burn them. After we remove all our wings, we're going to go ahead and start on our honey chipotle sauce. In a food processor or a blender, we're just going to go ahead and throw about a quarter cup of some vegetable oil in there. I also got about a half a can of chipotle peppers here. And to freshen this up a bit, I'm just throwing a little bit of cilantro. Then we're going to juice an entire lime. One of these days, I'm going to buy myself a citrus press just to make my life a little easier. I really love using garlic paste. I'm using about a tablespoon here. If you don't have any garlic paste, use minced garlic. Let's season this with a teaspoon of chili powder, a teaspoon of cumin, a teaspoon of Cajun Seasoning, and a teaspoon of chili flake. Then we will bless this sauce with a quarter cup of the finest honey you can find. Oh, and by the way, this recipe is good for about 24 to 36 wings. In a saucepan, we're gonna get our puree nice and hot with some melted butter. I'm only using about a third of the mix, but that's only because I'm only making a dozen wings for myself. If you do more, then use more. Make sure you stir this a lot so it doesn't burn, but after it starts to simmer, go ahead and take it off the heat. Look how crispy these joints look. Honestly, I could eat these right now, but I won't. We just gonna go ahead and add our sauce to the top. Be sure to make sure it covers all the wings and just give it a nice toss, making sure you cover them entirely. Just like this. After they're completely coated, we're just going to line them up on some sort of baking sheet. I like to use a baking sheet with a rack combo. It makes them crisp and cook a lot nicer in the oven. But just make sure they're evenly spaced. Also, if you don't have a rack, just make sure you use some sort of parchment paper just so you can easily get them off the pan later. Then after you got your wings lined up, go ahead and put them in the oven for about 12 minutes on 400 degrees. And this is what you should get. Oh man, like these smell amazing, they look amazing. Top it with some parsley or some cilantro. I made some Cajun Ranch there in the back. I'll make sure I put that in the description, but give your wing a dip, try it. Damn.